Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this read. This is a collective reading once again. Okay, make this quick and go ahead and get done. And I don't know if I'm gonna do a second one or a third one. I don't know if I'm at least gonna do a second one, so we're gonna try to see what happens. Okay, 1 second. Let's see which one start with it. So what's the two part? I'm gonna start with these. We're gonna see what happens. Come on in, welcome in. Hi, how are you? Welcome in, come on in so we can get this started, you guys. Welcome in. As you're coming in through the door, please like this video. Don't forget to like it. Okay? Come on in, welcome in, everybody. Make sure you like the video. I'm going to wait a little bit, just a few minutes maybe, to see who else is going to join us tonight. I did let everybody know that we're going to be doing another reading tonight. Tomorrow night, I am going to be doing either tomorrow night or Friday night. We'll be doing a reading for the star sign of Libra. Okay? For the star sign of Libra. That will be, I think I'm going to do that Friday night. Okay? Welcome in. Like the video as you come in, you guys. Subscribe to the channel while we wait a little bit longer. A little bit more for everyone else to come in. Okay. Welcome in, far and near. Thank you for joining us from Vietnam. Or you're from Vietnam. I'm not sure if you're in Vietnam right now, but welcome. Welcome in. I'm doing okay. I hope you guys are too. I hope your Wednesday went okay. We made it through hump day. Okay. One more minute while we wait on others to join us. While we're waiting, go ahead and like this video. Subscribe to the channel, please, while we are waiting. Okay. Hey, Mateo, how are you? Okay. Okay, so you're in Vietnam. Okay. Well, welcome from Vietnam. Oh, you're in Indiana. Okay. My bad. Welcome anyway, darling. Thank you for joining us tonight, this little community that we have over here. This is a collective reading. Take it as it resonates. Do not try to make this reading fit your situation. If it's not your situation, it's just not your situation. You eat the meat, spit out the bones. You're going to know if this is for you or if this is not your situation. Okay? Do not get upset with tarot readings and take them personal. Okay? Tarot readings are not necessarily personal against any one person. Okay? It's all energy. Pretty soon I'm going to open up personal readings. I'm also going to take one question readings as well. Tonight is a collective. Friday will be Libra. We'll do Libra Friday, okay? All right, so let's get started. I need the overall energy for this reading, please. Spirit, ancestors, and the Most High God. Okay. The overall reading, energy for this reading is in action. I'll turn it up right so you can see the word, but it came out in reverse. This is a card of not doing anything, not taking any type of action or steps to make any, not making any effort in anything, in any situation or whatever a problem may be. Somebody's kind of sitting on their hands. They're not doing anything about whatever is going on in this situation. And this is the overall energy for the reading. We shall continue. Okay? Somebody is not taking any action. No, somebody's not, there's no urgency to do anything, whoever this person is, okay? And I wonder what's going on. So obviously there is a problem, or there is something going on, but somebody is not doing anything about it. They're not taking any steps towards trying to solve whatever this problem is. I have the wrong deck. I can feel it. I'll put these down and we're going to start with the other one. Yep. So that is the overall energy. Somebody don't want to do something, or they can't do something, or they're being stopped from doing something. There's no action being taken place, okay? So let's see. Oh, already. Yeah. Let's see what we got. They are jumping out tonight, so we got to see what's happening. But my family speaking Vietnamese. My daughter-in-law, she's part Vietnamese and black. And she speaks Vietnamese and English as well. Oh, shoot. Whew. This is going to be interesting. I'm not from here. I'm from Ohio. O-H-I-O. Well, I need one more card, please, Spirit. Thank you so much. And we have our spread. We will clarify these cards, okay? So the overall energy, again, is in action, okay? In the reverse. Someone needs to take action, but they're not, okay? It's in the reverse because they're not taking action, but they need to, okay? When it's upright, it's saying that someone's not taking action, they're not doing anything. And the reverse says that they need to take action, okay? They need to do something about whatever this issue is. My first card on the table is going to be the camera card, okay? So with the camera card, it says on this card, reminiscing, making memories, learning from the past, and perception, okay? So this is kind of like looking back at certain times in your life or someone else's life, someone else is doing this, and thinking about good times. Normally when we reminisce, we're not reminiscing about the bad times. It's usually the good times. So somebody is reminiscing about the good times that they had once upon a time with somebody, or just a period in their life where it was some good things going on for them, okay? And they had made a lot of memories with during that time. More than likely, looks like it's going to end up being some type of love reading. They made a lot of memories with someone, okay? But there were some issues, obviously. They learned from the past. The reason that time period probably came to an end is because of someone's perception, okay? So the way they were looking at things is what caused that issue or that time frame to end. And then whoever they were with, they're not with that person anymore, because now we got the next card is the sunglasses card here, okay? With the sunglasses card, you think of when people wear sunglasses, especially the really, really dark ones, it's like they're trying to hide. They don't want to be seen, or if they 420, they definitely wear their glasses. They not want nobody to see that. Yep. The sunglasses card, this is somebody that's watching, though. This is somebody that's watching somebody. Perhaps they're watching the person they used to be with, so they could be a little stalkerish. So, and they're watching this person. Yeah, and it actually says stalking on this card. I did not see that. Let me show you. It's at the bottom. Stalking. So whoever they were with, and they're not together anymore, they are stalking this person, okay? They're watching them. But they're hiding the fact that they're watching this person. So perhaps following them on social media, possibly trying to see what they're doing on social media, if they posting, what they posting, who they talking to, or if they know this person's patterns and places where they'll be at. They're in the vicinity somewhere, hidden and watching this person. So very stalkerish here, okay? Then we have healthy choices. It's the third card that's here in the upright, okay? With the healthy choices card, this is saying self-love and self-care, being happy, happier, loving life. So the person that they're not with anymore that they're stalking is making healthier choices than this person, which says that this person was not a healthy choice. So they're probably the reason why they're no longer in a relationship with this person. So this other person is living a healthier life. They're showing themselves some self-love and self-care. So they may be looking better and eating better. They may be exercising and looking good, you know what I'm saying? And take themselves out, buy, a shopping spree, or just buying things that they like, or buying things that makes them feel good, or going for walks, or going to concerts, just enjoying different things right now. They're being a lot happier than they were when they was with this person. I'll tell you that, okay? The fourth card is the seduction card. It is in the reverse, okay? It's in the reverse. It's seduction card. In the upright, this is attraction, teasing, hooking up, and dating, third party, and temptation. So I believe this card is describing the original person that's stalking. That the reason why these people are not together is because this person was always in the energy of seduction. This person was always out there looking for the next best thing. They were hooking up behind this person's back, going out on dates behind this person's back, third parties, fourth parties, fifth parties. They were always into some type of temptation, type of energy. They didn't have a lot of control over their nether regions. I will just say that, and I say that a lot, but it's the truth. So in this case, with this situation, they messed up because they cannot resist temptation. That's what happened, okay? And then the last card is the clock card, clock, C-L-O-C-K. And it is in the reverse. And the upright is needing time, cycles, and takes time to heal and progressing, okay? So in this coming out in the reverse is saying this person is running out of time. They're almost out of time, or time may actually be up for them to take action, which is why the inaction card is in the reverse, okay? So here we have somebody that is wanting to take action towards this person that they lost due to their own doing, because of them being seduced all the time and not being able to resist temptation. And they're stalking this person to see what they're up to, possibly trying to see if they're trying to hook up romantically with anybody else. Watching them, tracking where they go, and because they know how this person moves and what they do at certain times during the week. So they may be trying to locate this person and be there in that location. Have that coincidental run-in with that person. Because what I'm getting is they want this person back, okay? I think it's really weird to stalk somebody that you're no longer with, because if they wanted to be with you, you wouldn't have to stalk them. They would be paying attention to you. But since they're not paying attention to this person, they're stalking this person to see who has their attention, okay? We're going to clarify the camera card if we can. Got two cards for the camera card. First one is going to be broken heart. It's in the reverse. Okay? Can y'all see that? This is what it looks like upright. Broken heart. But it came out in the reverse. Okay? So in the upright, this is deception, lies, forbidden love, heartbreak, deep sorrow, and the grieving process. So this person's heart is definitely broken, but they don't want their heart to continue to remain broken. And they feel like what'll stop their heart from being broken is if this person took them back. But that's not happening, which is why this is in the reverse. They are stalking this person. They're having their memories right now with the camera card. remembering how it was with this person, how this person was good to them, how everything was easy with this person, how it was easy to love this person, and this person loved them abundantly, gave a lot to this person. They're remembering all of that stuff, and then they also remembering what they did to ruin this connection. And so this is why they're stalking this person. But for this camera card, their heart is broken and they don't want it to be broken. And they feel like the only way that their heart will stop being broken is if this person takes them back, okay? But they are definitely watching this person after they have broken up change, okay? The person they was with is changing. This is why they're really stalking this person, because this person is changing into somebody that they don't recognize. They remember this person one way, which is why we have reminiscing on the camera card. They remember that person to be a certain way, but this person is changing, and they're heavily watching this person change right before their eyes. This person is changing. They're changing their taste on things. They're changing how they operate, what they do. They're changing. Their mood is different now. They're happier and happy-go-lucky. They seem less stressed to this person as they're watching them. They change the people that they hang around now. They don't hang with the same people no more. Therefore, this person can't get the 411 on them, and ask these people that they have in common, questions about this person, because they're no longer hanging with those people. So there's no information for this person to get about them. So this is why they're heavily stalking this person, okay? This is why they're doing that, because they're like trying to figure out what is going on with this person, because they're not doing the same things they used to do. It's a mystery to them. So it's kind of weird to them, because when they were with them, they remember them one way, but that's not what's happening. So this person is transforming in front of them. They're shifting from one state to another, from the person they remember to the person they are becoming. Okay? Next. You have the Wise card that came out in the reverse. I'll tell you, the first thing that came to my mind when I saw the Wise card, this is not wise to stalk people. Normally, you hurt yourself watching somebody that's not paying attention. This person, if you're watching somebody that is not planning on getting back with you, your heart's going to remain broken. You're going to get bitter, and it's going to stagnate your growth to where you can be going on a different path yourself by stalking somebody and watching and seeing what they're doing, because you hurt, because they're not into you no more. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that they got going on in their life, let them go ahead and live their life and you live yours. But that's the first thing I thought when I saw the Wise card. Like, it's not wise to stalk nobody. Be watching them on social media, creating fake pages and stuff. And you know what I'm saying? Just like a lot of weird. You're weird if you do that. You're weird. If you do that, you're really weird. Because why would you want to be with somebody that don't want to be with you? Okay, anyway, Wise card came out in the reverse. In the upright, it is the revelation of the unknown, having knowledge, having experience. So in this case, even though I gave my interpretation of what I think the Wise card is for, with this being in the reverse, this is saying that this person has no knowledge of what this person is doing, what I just said. They don't understand. Wise is knowledge, is information. They don't have no information on this person now. They can't keep tabs on this person because they're no longer together and right up under them no more. So this is why they're doing all this stalking, okay? Trying to figure this person out. They feel like this person being sneaky, but they're not. They just moved on with their life. Really have changed up, and like a dramatic change. Like, they really wanted to end whatever it was that they was in with this person. So they changed everything, including their friends that they had in common. Okay. This card that just fell out is the Mask card. Okay. You see this card? M-A-S-K. This person is, along with their sunglasses, they're wearing a mask. Okay. They're hiding how they feel about this person. They're hiding their emotions about this person. Their true self, their true intentions, that they want this person back. They're hiding that they want this person back. They're probably telling people, forget that person, F them, I'm not thinking about them, they left and this and that and the other. I can get me somebody else, blah, 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 blah. They're doing all of that, right? And, they got the resting bitch face too with it. So they have practiced this before, probably because they have ruined relationships before. So they got the mask on. Nobody knows how they feel. You know what I'm saying? They're hiding their emotions. This is exactly what's happening, okay? But in actuality, because they reminiscing, number one, and they stalking, we know how they feel. Can I get something for the sunglasses card, okay? With this inaction card being the overall energy for this reading, it says that no one is taking action. This person is not taking any action. They're just watching, lurking, looking, trying to figure out and get information. They want this person back, but they're not doing nothing about it. They're just watching like a weirdo. That's exactly what they're doing. I guess I don't, nothing from nothing equals nothing. If you don't do nothing, nothing happens, right? So I had this all the way up. Hold on. Yeah. Well, let's see what we get for sunglasses. Sunglasses is watching, looking, lurking, stalking. Okay, and then we got 2 cards for that. Okay, first card is the end card. That's in the reverse. This is funny. Okay. This person, oh my God, don't want this to end. It's in the reverse. This is this person saying no to the end, okay? They don't want this to be over. That's why it was funny to me. Because, like, the first thing I heard was no. Like, this can't be happening. In the upright, it says the act of bringing an event, process, or a period to a close. A state of being final with no continuation or progress. This person said, I don't want this to be over. This can't possibly be the end. I know this person didn't walk away from me and didn't look back. I know that they got some feelings for me somewhere deep down inside. I remember how they used to be so crazy about me. I remember that when she was just all over me, or he was just all over me, or so into me, and this and that and the other. So it's not registering in their minds that there's somebody, the same person that they used to have that type of interaction with, is like all at once just cut and dry. It's like, I'm done. They can't believe it. This is why they stalking this person. Like, what got your attention if it ain't me no more? You used to be really into me. I mean, I felt like I had you like that, and you just walked away and didn't look back. You didn't even give me a last look, a lingering look like, I'm gonna miss you. No, they didn't get that. That's crazy. This person is tripping out. Then we got the ladder card. So this person is looking at the one that they used to be with. Take this journey away from them. This is a card of movement. This is a card of journey. Ladder, Ladder. Their person, they consider it still their person, took a journey. They decided, I'm going to go this way. I'm going that way. You can stay over there. I'm going that way. Okay? With whatever happened, the deception card is here, and the lies, and this person that has enough of that is here. The card is here under the camera card. They're reminiscing about the past when it was good, and then they messed it up being deceptive. It's crazy. And I get so many readings like this all the time, and it just seems like, people are being, what's the word? They're too big on themselves. They're in their ego. When they feel like they got somebody that really love them for real, they be knowing they have these type of people. They be knowing they got a good one. They be knowing this person really have real feelings and emotions for them. They be knowing this person is serious about them. And they'll still do the dumbest stuff and just lose them by being dumb. And then stalk them. It's just so dumb. I want to see what they doing. You wouldn't have to be stalking nobody if you would have just not been doing something dumb. You shouldn't have been lying. You shouldn't have been deceitful. You shouldn't have been moving funny. How you gonna have deep sorrow now? You got deep sorrow, grieving the relationship. I'm in so much pain. My feelings is hurt. How could they walk away from me? Well, duh, dummy. You was operating in low vibrational energy with this person. You took advantage of their kindness. You took advantage of it. You took advantage of the fact that you knew that person felt that way about you. You knew that. When you got up every day and you got in that mirror Bruh, sis, you knew you had you a good one. You primping and priming in the mirror, getting ready for work in the morning, knowing when you get off work, you coming home to this good one. This mine, this the one that loved me. This the one I know they gonna be waiting on me. Or if they ain't at home yet, they coming home from work. When y'all get that back together after a work day, you already knew what it was gonna be. You're gonna get greeted with a hug and kiss and a lot of love and affection and stuff. This person is gonna treat you like they missed you and all kind of stuff. They may even bring you something home and all this good stuff they may be doing. They think about you, know your favorite candy bar. If they stop by the store on the way home or to get some gas, they grabbing you your favorite snack or whatever and they bring it home. These little things now, little things mean a whole lot because they thinking about you and you know that person felt that way about you. And here your dumb ass gonna go in here with this relationship that you had that a lot of people wish they had and start being deceptive and lying and moving funny. And now you're grieving that the relationship is over, reminiscing and remembering all of that and stalking like crazy. Make it make sense. Because it don't. Male, female, masculine, and feminine. Okay? Somebody messed up and they know they did. They know they messed up. Now they gotta watch their baby walk off in the sunset. Going on a journey without them. What I said, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Okay? This in the upright, this is fate. Continuously moving in a cycle or completely breaking free from a certain loop. This Wheel of Fortune card is saying that this person, once again, they want to keep this person in this cycle even if they did become toxic to this person. They figure this person should stay and endure their toxic crap. Just because they're toxic. This is their mind now. Just because I'm being like this and this, that don't mean you're supposed to leave. Well, what does it mean? They supposed to stay and deal with it? They're supposed to stay while you treat them like crap and take advantage of them and take their goodness and their kindness and their love for granted. That's what you're saying? Yes, something wrong with this person. Definitely. So yeah, you get to watch your baby go off into the sunset without you. Hi ho silver. Yeah. It's like, why do you feel like somebody is supposed to deal with that? And they wrong if they don't. If that's not a little twisted, y'all tell me if I'm wrong about that. I mean, am I? That's crazy to me. So yeah, you're gonna watch your baby go off into the sunset. Yep. Without you. Craziest thing ever. Anything else for sunglasses? Oh, crap. So we got the Bear card, B-E-A-R, in the upright. Okay. This is a card of strength, protection, safeguarding, physical, and mental strength and resilience. So this person, now this person wants to protect their baby that left them. Hey, Mars fan, now this person wants to protect them. Now they want to be, make them feel safe. It's safe for you to love. Now they want to protect their physical and, their mental. When before, how they lost this person was attacking their mental, making them feel like they nuts. Lying, deceiving, telling them, when they get asked a question, they back into a corner, they lie their way out of it. They make this person doubt themselves by lying to them, being deceitful, breaking this person's heart and put them in deep sorrow. So now they want to protect this person. They want to make this person feel like they're safe now, to be in a relationship with them, and then they want to protect their mental. They want to do all the things they should have been doing, and they wasn't doing it. And this is why they lost that person. This is a part of the reason. And the next card that fell out, when I say this person is a trip, the balance card. Now they want to balance this relationship out. Now they feeling remorse. Now they want to make the relationship stable. Yep, they want to put in effort now. They want to do all the things they should have been doing. That's what it is. I think it's kind of weird that, you know, it takes somebody leaving them, these type of people, for them to see. Now they want to do all this, and that, and the other. And on the flip side, sometimes when people leave them, certain ones, they don't care. When I say they don't care, it's because they didn't really care about this person in the first place. So sometimes when they leave, this is why they immediately have somebody else, because that person was always there in the background. You just didn't know that. That's why they pop up with somebody real quick. Right after they leave you and they with somebody else, because that person was already there the whole time. They was already preparing, because this is what they do. So it's two sides to that coin. Anything for healthy choices, please? What's healthy choices? So for healthy choices, we got the boomerang card. So healthy choices is this person that left is making healthier choices. They're showing themselves some self-love and self-care. And they're being happier in love and life, and moving on to try to have some peace in their life and do something different than what they were doing with this toxic person, okay? So for the healthy choices card, this person making decisions for themselves now and left this person, we got the boomerang card, okay? And the boomerang card is saying that this is a repeating process, returning and starting over. This person that they left would like a repeat. Run that back. That's what they want. Can we start again? Can we just, I'm sorry for what I did. You know, you might hear, I'm sorry, or I apologize, or something to that effect. You know, or you hear it this way. You know, I didn't mean that. You know, I be saying stuff when I get angry and stuff. You know, you be doing stuff, be pissing me off, and you know, and I just be saying stuff while I'm angry. You know, I don't mean that. You know, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to talk about your mama. I didn't mean to do this. I didn't mean to talk about your sister. I didn't mean to say this. I didn't mean to call you a dumb or a B. I didn't mean to call you stupid or, you know, I can't say what I want to say. But, you know, if it's a woman saying this, she might, you know, whatever names that she might call a dude when she think he a punk or he just, you know, ain't no good or whatever. I want to say it, but I don't know if you two go, you know, name this video. But I didn't mean to call you that, whether it's a male or female. You know how I feel about you. You know I didn't mean that. I just be saying stuff. You know, I get mad. I get so frustrated. You be frustrating me. You be making me so mad. It's like you don't be listening to nothing I be saying. So they apologize on why they're steady accusing you. So is that a real apology? Nope. They want to repeat. They say, hey, DJ, run that back. Can we get it again? Yep. And old boy and old girl say, nope. You're not doing this again. Anything else on healthy choices? Can I get another one, please? This is a problem with this person. It's a problem. It's a problem. It's a big, 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 big problem. Hold on. You got anything else for healthy choices, please? What I say? I just said boomerang is a repeating process. They want to run this back. They want to have a second chance with this person, you know, and try again. This person has not grown any, but this is what they want from this person. This is why they're stalking them. But remember, it's inaction is the overall energy. They're not doing anything and they're not saying anything. We're just reading their energy. That's what's happening right here. But they do want to start over. And then the next card that fell out for that is the same thing, renewal. Okay? They want a renewal. They want to start again. The process of making something stronger, healthier, or more dynamic after a period of decline. Okay, so you were saying this and you were saying that. I heard you when you said it. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm willing to try, you know, and you know, if you say I don't be listening to you and I just be ignoring you, I'm willing to just, you know, stop what I'm doing and just pay attention to you. You know, you have my undivided attention if that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? and you be saying that I be gone and I don't answer my phone. I promise I start answering my phone every time you call. You ain't got to worry about it. I'll answer it on the first ring. It won't even be a full ring. It'll be a half a ring, and I'm going to answer the phone, baby, because you're so important to me. My problem with all of that is that this person said, I'm going to do everything if you want me to. Well, what does that mean? You're only doing it because I want you to? So this is not what you want to do. You're doing it for me, which says to me it's another form of manipulation. So you're lying again. You're being deceptive again, which is why I left you in the first place. Hello? Hello? This person is a trip. Oh my God. This person got the gift of gab. You hear me? This ain't their first rodeo or their second or their third. They are pro riding the bull. You understand me? So when they get to talking and they want to, they know, because they know they done did this so many times. Man, they got their phrases on lock. They know what they about to say because they know what you about to say because they keep doing the same thing. Where that wheel at? Because they on the wheel. This is their life. They ain't no growth with this person. That person doing the same thing they been doing. Baby, this is how they get down. They're using the same verbiage and the phrases they've been using for years, and they old as Methuselah now. So you think they ain't got game? Yeah, they got game. I want a renewal. Can we try again? Hold on. When I say this person is a pro, baby, what you see? Oh, what is that? What is that? What is that? A snake, baby. This a grown person. Male, female, masculine, feminine. Take it how it resonates. This a grown, old, gray in the ass person. Yeah. What you say, a grown man that is so stagnant in his life and try to keep a woman down? This is a sorry man. Sis, listen. This a snake, baby. This is what this is. This is a snake. And I said gray in the ass, I wasn't bullshit. This is a snake. This person don't want that person to leave, number one. They don't want this person to make no healthy choices because they not. But they want this person back. So they have no growth whatsoever. They don't plan on growing. They just want this person back in their grips. That's what they want. They want control. That's what they want. Anything else for healthy choices? This person is a mess. Oh my God. F this person. Excuse me. Sorry. This is how I feel. Why if you left this person for this same raggedy behavior and they have not changed, why do they think you would give them a second chance? Why do they think that you would take them back the same way for the reasons you left them? What? F this person. They don't want nothing. They just want to hold you back. That's what this is. You made the right choice, whoever this is, a healthy choice. You know this is not healthy for you in any type of way, mentally, physically. Hey, Spider. Yeah. I said leave them alone. F this person. Did I not say that? Leave them lonely. This is loneliness. Leave them lonely because it's going to be cold for them outside without you. Okay? You was the warmth. You was the life. You was the lights. You was the sun to this person. You brought the sunshine into their life. You was the joy. You gave this person hope. You made them feel like they can conquer things. That was you. This person had growth in every area. They felt like they were blessed up under you because the blessing was coming from the anointing and the blessing that was on your life. And because you was connected to this person, they was benefiting from it. But now you're not with that person no more. So this card said they lonely. Why? Because the light then went out. And when the light go out, it get cold. The light is you, baby. This person, this flipped on the floor. Look what they want from you. Love. They want love. Now they want love. They want love. They want love now. They weren't giving it. You was giving it when y'all was in a relationship with this person. You was giving love. And they was breadcrumbing you, stringing you along, making you think you was going to get the same thing back. And you ain't get that back, did you? Nope. So you got tired of the lies. What's her name said? Cause your lies ain't working now. Yeah. So you got tired of the lies. You got tired. And you left. Now they lonely. When you left because you found out they was a snake. They lonely as cold. And now they want real love. Baby. What a shame. Seduction, spirit. What do you have for seduction? This is a person that was they were easily seduced. They have no constraints. They had no boundaries. They didn't protect this relationship when you wasn't around. They had no integrity. Integrity is what you do. Can you be trusted when I'm not around you? They had no boundaries. They had no integrity. They had no morals. They didn't defend you. When they got with these other people, male or female, when they got this with these other people, what they did was they talked about you. Okay? They talked about you because them other people found out that they were with someone and got them to start talking. No, Spider, everyone didn't leave. To get this person to start talking about you. So they were talking about you and trying to make it seem like you wasn't holding up your end of the deal in the relationship. You wasn't a good partner to them or whatever. And then got this person to start talking about, and they started complaining about you to these other people. That's what they did. Yep. Easily seduced and made to feel good about themselves and stroke their ego and tell them what they deserve and make it seem like you wasn't giving it to them. Yep. That's exactly what happened. You need a queen. You need a king in your life. Gonna treat you right, baby. Or the third parties be like, oh, she don't wash dishes when you want her to wash dishes. No, I like dishes washed. Like, as soon as we get done eating, I like for dishes to be washed. And she'll sit down for a little bit and take a rest, a little break. She said she need a break. And she won't clean up right away. Oh, see, I'm the type of person, I clean as I go. Head ass. Oh, he don't open the door for you? Baby, I'll open the door for you every time. Every time. When you get in the car, I'm going to help you get in the car. When you get out, I'm going to help you get out the car. If it's raining, you can walk on my jacket. You need a real man. That's how that stuff be getting started. And then when they finally start sleeping together or whatever's going on, they start seeing each other behind your back. They be pillow talking about you like a dog. That's when you're the most vulnerable during intimacy. That's how they get you. But they already got you. These type of people didn't even got to get that far. They're easily seduced by something that looks shiny. Sure is shiny. Let me go check that out and see what that is. What is that over there that's getting my attention? It's like it's flagging me down. I sure was a whole lot going on. She got a lot going on in the back. Let me go holler at her. That's how it happened. That's how it happened. And there they go, mosey their little retarded self on over there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my name Larry. What's your name? Dumb. They didn't protect the marriage. They didn't protect the partnership. They didn't protect the relationship. They didn't protect the connection, period. It's you can blame it on a third party all you want to because they are partially responsible, but ultimately it's your partner that opened the door. That's it. They opened the door. Why? Because they didn't value you. Number one, they didn't love you the way they should have loved you. May not have loved you at all. May have been lying about that. Number two. And number three, they didn't put a lot of emphasis on being in a monogamous relationship. Because that's not really what they wanted. A lot of times people will say that, but they really, when they find out you're a good person, they don't keep you and somebody else. Because you're a good person. I don't want to lose. That's some good supply, baby. I can always go over Monica's house. I can always go over Jared's house. Kevin gonna always open the door at 3 in the morning. What you talking about? Anything on seduction, please? What do you have for seduction? Oh, okay. Sorry. Spirit said, wrong deck. Okay. This one? My bad. So we're on seduction, and then our last card is going to be clock. You have anything for seduction? What do you want to say about seduction? Because this person, when I say they're easy, they easy. You're somebody that, and I'm going to use something that's opposite of this subject. You ever known somebody, or do you know somebody that when I say they're easy, it's easy to make them mad? You know how to trigger them. It's so easy, and it'd be so much fun. Like when you was a kid, you pick on certain people, you knew what would make them mad. Like, buck teeth, you know what I'm saying? And they be feelings hurt, some of them be crying, you know what I'm saying? When y'all was kids, and he talking about me, some of my teeth. And the other ones be mad, ready to fight. When you be sitting back laughing because you know how to trigger folks as a kid. And it's funny to you. But as an adult, you do that. People, ain't nobody gonna just be sitting back crying. People spazzing now. You see these folks on this internet? These folks is spazzing. They ain't laughing at nothing. Because it ain't funny. They're like, they snapping. These folks is crazy. Seduction, Spirit. Can I get one for seduction? Yeah, that was quick. Okay. So the card that came out for seduction is Teddy Bear. It's in the reverse, okay? In the upright, it's interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, and want to date. Now, seduction is in the reverse, which means that this person needs to stop this mess. That's why it's in the reverse. And this is also the reason why that person left them. Now, you got Teddy Bear that came out in the reverse. This person is not serious about anybody because in the upright it says interested in you. They're not really interested. They're interested in, you know what? That's what it is. You see what I'm saying? You being interested in you versus interested in what you provide is two different things, okay? So this is in the reverse. So this person was not interested in these people in the way that you would think they were interested in somebody. Like they supposed to be with their spouse, their partner, romantic partner, or whatever. This person was interested in hooking up. That's what they was interested in, okay? But they would use this as an excuse to connect with people because they were easily seduced by what they saw. So that's what they would tell people in order to hook up with them. That they were interested in them. Make them feel like interested in connecting and exploring this further and see where it goes type thing. Yeah. Want to have some type of romantic relationship with them when really it was a romantic affair. You see what I'm saying? And then also on this card is flirting and want to date. It's in the reverse because this person definitely was flirting. They weren't wanting to date though. They were wanting to hook up. You gotta understand, the reason it's in reverse is because this is the facade this person put on in order to attract people. So they were also being seduced, but they were also in the energy of seducing other people, okay? So it went both ways. Like I said, this ain't this person's first, second, third, or fourth rodeo. This a older person that's, out here, acting like this. They've been doing this all their life. All my life. Whatever. This is what they've been doing. Boy. Ain't got the nerves to be hurt and sad that somebody left them doing all this. I would have left them too. Like, why is you doing this? And how you the victim? Because that's what it sounds like they want to be, a victim. Shock. SHOCK in the reverse. This person try to act like they so shocked that their person left them. Why are you shocked? It's in the reverse because you shouldn't be shocked. You shouldn't be shocked. Why are you shocked? You should have known this was going to happen. This person is receiving some shocking news about you also. The sudden change of shock for them was this person just abruptly ending everything and bouncing. And out here making healthy choices, going in a better path. That was a sudden change, was shocking to them. But they're also receiving shocking news that this person is out here. They're not the same. They're not doing the same things. They're not hanging in the same places. They're not partying like they used to. They're not in the hole in the wall like they used to do when they was together. They're not out here doing all that stuff that they used to do. Because now they got a clear mind. You know, it's usually when you get out of something that's toxic is when the fog lifts and you start thinking better, you start feeling better, you start making better choices for yourself. This ain't about that person. Normally when you're in a toxic relationship, most of the things that you do revolve around that person because that's how they want it. And they have manipulated you into doing it. So now when you get out, you gotta shake that off and realize that, hey, I neglected myself in this. Because everything I was doing, not really what I really wanted to do in the first place. You had gotten used to it. They had manipulated you so to the point that you didn't even know you were doing these things for this person. So they were shocked that this person suddenly left. Then they're getting shocking news that this person has changed from the way that they had trained this person. They trained this person while they was in a relationship. They was grooming this person. You understand what I'm saying? So they're shocked that this person is not doing that no more. Yep. There is a definite transformation. But this person still ain't taking no action. They just watching and collecting information and asking questions. They still ain't doing nothing. Just watching them. Which is crazy to me. Because if you want somebody back, is you just going to keep watching? Or is you going to say something? I mean, it's not like this person going to take them back. They abuse this person. Now, I don't have physical abuse out here, but I do have mental, and I do have emotional. That is definitely on the board. I have control out here. I have snake out here. This person was wearing a mask. This person was pretending. And when I said snake was out here, I'm using a different deck. Where that snake at? Here it is here. Remember this one? Now I'm using a different deck. And guess what I pulled out? Snake. Snake is out here again. Reiterating the fact that this person was a definite snake. Using their charm and their wit to get these other people to interact with them so they can hook up. And also using their charm and their wit to create boundaries for their partner before this person decided to leave them. The card that fell on the floor is separation. All that type of thing, all the things that they were doing with this person, charming and using and manipulating and deception and lies and stuff, is caused a separation. It's in the reverse because this person does not want to be separated. They want this person back so bad they can taste it. You hear me? They want it back. They sad. They have bitterness. They're bitter at this person. Got the nerves to be bitter. How is you bitter at the person that left you when you treated them like crap? How is you bitter? Well, because you lost control? You're bitter because, damn it, I let them get away. How did I do that? I should have known that they was going to leave. How did I not see the signs? It's the only time you're looking for the signs, the symbols, and synchronicities is to try to be 2 steps ahead of this person so you can sabotage them. See, people be having gifts, but they be using them for lower energies and for, nefarious reasons. And then when they don't pay attention and use their discernment, they miss cues like, I'm about to leave your ass. Because they be feeling their ego be taking over. That's why their intuition don't be working. Because the ego is controlling them, making them feel like they got this. So they missed the cue. They missed the signs that this person had withdrew and was about to leave. And so when it happened, this is why they were so shocked, okay? But they are in separation. They're bitter. They're the victim now, okay? They're sad because they're missing their supply. So they miss this person. They think about them all the time, but they're uncertain about the future between them and this person. They're uncertain about it. They're uncertain. How are you uncertain about the future? What future? This person just left you. And they ain't even bothered to tell you and give you the common courtesy that they were leaving. And the reason they did that is because they was like, I'm done. I'm not about to be nice to you anymore. When was you ever nice to me? You don't need a heads up. By the end of the day, I'll be out of your house. No, they ain't do that. They did not do that. They were just like, deuces, I'm out. Now? Yes, right now. Or while they at work or whatever. Yep. We're on to the clock card. What do you have for clock, please? I'll pick the other one. Okay. Clock card. This person is in the reverse. Clock is in the reverse. This person is out of time, but they need time. They wish they had the time. Had taken time with this person, number one, and they didn't do that. They didn't take the time to heal so that the relationship can progress and be healthy. They didn't take the time to do none of that, okay? Because remember, this person has been doing this before they met their partner, okay? So this, like I said, when I say this is not their first rodeo, it's not their first rodeo. They've been doing this, okay? And so they didn't take the time to heal before they entered into another connection. So this is somebody that hops from one relationship to another without healing. They don't know what it feels like to be alone. They don't take the time out to be alone and center themselves and possibly heal some things before they jump into another one. So they, what you call monkey branching, this is what they do. They monkey branch. So if you don't know what monkey branching is, that's when, if you ever been to a zoo and you watch the monkeys and they swinging around the trees or whatever, they don't let go of the branch or the limb or whatever they're on until they touch another one. And when they touch the other one, that's when they let go of the one they was holding before. This is what this person does. Before they let go of somebody, they already got somebody else. You understand what I'm saying? So that way, when they secure that, they can let you go. This is what they do. They're not going to be by themselves. This person can't be by themselves. So this is showing that they're insecure. They need to be by themselves in between relationships. They need to sit down some damn where. They don't need to be in a relationship right now. They don't have no self-love for themselves or nothing. They're just out here jumping from one to the next, call themselves committing to somebody so they can keep them stuck and sabotage in them moving forward while they go out here and be seduced and seduce other people. This is what they do. Anything for clock, please. Spirit said, no, not with none of these cards. Okay. So what card do you want me to use? I got 2 left. Okay. So we're going to clarify clock and we're going to be done. We're going to have some closing messages after we do clock. Okay. If you haven't liked this content, this video, please go ahead and like it, please. This video. And then if you haven't subscribed yet, please, I would appreciate it if you subscribe to this channel for me. Por favor. Let me know if this resonates with you. You're more than welcome to chat in the box with each other or with myself as well while we are doing this video. I'd love to see your comments about what we're discussing. Yep. Okay, let's go. What do you have for clock, Spirit? I know these cars is jumping and they sliding, but they not coming out. Ooh. Hold on. Y'all, listen. Come. What do you have for clock, Spirit? Got nothing for clock? This person wish they had time. Wow. I done went through the whole deck. Nothing? What's going on? Maybe Spirit's saying they don't know nothing need to be said about clock. Huh. Oh, spoke too soon. So the clock card is saying that this person that lost their partner or wife or girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, masculine, feminine, wish they had more time. This is what they wish they had. They wish they had more time. Okay? They feel like they need more time to get themselves together to approach this person. But they wish they had took the time during the relationship to heal. Or heal before they met this person. They have regrets, definitely. They want a healthy relationship now, though. But to clarify the clock card in the reverse, we got the 6 of Wands in the upright, okay? This card being in the upright, this is what they want. They want a victory, okay? They want a victory. They want to feel accomplished that they have gotten back with this person. So they're looking for a victory in this area. They're very ambitious about that. And they're trying to make the best decision on how to approach this person to try to win them back, okay? And they're looking to have success and gaining this person's trust to get their foot back in the door with this person. So they're feeling pretty confident about them. Remember I said this person is very skilled at the gift of gab. They've been doing this. So they're confident and ambitious that they'll be able to, achieve this and get this person back. They're looking for some good news. So if they make a call to this person, they're hoping to hear good news when they talk to this person. Like maybe this person missed them as much as they miss, that person or whatever. So they're trying to solve this problem now. So at first there was no inaction. They had no action. That's why we had inaction. And after they done went through all of this and all this talking and stuff, they had decided they're going to take action now. Okay. That's what they want to do. Yep. But I don't think they're doing it for the right reasons, because on this card it says promotion and applause, and this person acclaim. This is saying to me that this person wants to do this for the approval of others, or just to say that they got this person back. So that's what I'm getting, that they're not doing this for the right reason. What you say, Leela? Who won? A stalker who won a stalker who won a harasser who won an abusive man in his life. That's crazy for some weak and insecure man to think a woman going to settle for less. How can a woman miss a man when she don't know her number? Huh? How can a woman miss a man when she don't know her number? She don't call him. She don't bother him. That means you don't want to be bothered. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said earlier. Yeah. That's what I said earlier. Exactly. I agree with you. This person left. They left this toxic person, and they did not look back. Okay? They're not reaching out to this person. This person is out in the cold. Remember I said they feeling lonely? This person, and the toxic person is shocked because this person is not, when they left, and that was that. They ain't heard a peep out of this person. Like nothing. They ain't even check on this person to see if they good or nothing. So they left. So the toxic person is the one that's missing the healthy person. They hope to hear from this person. Every time that phone rings, they hope it's that person. Every time they get a text message, they hope it's that person and not these other people that they chose over them. Now you don't want to be with the karmics. Now you don't want a karmic. Now you don't. Now you realize it's not fulfilling. I mean, old as Methuselah talking about. I just now realized, man. Listen, get out of here. Ain't trying to hear it. Too grown to not know this. So I feel like this person, they want victory, they want success in trying to, getting this person back, but I feel like it's for the wrong reasons. That's why you got the 6 of Wands in the upright. We got 2 more cards that came out. They got the Page of Pentacles in the upright that came out. This is clarifying the Clock card that's in the reverse. Page of Pentacles says good news again, hoping they get good news when they finally reach out to this person. They're hoping that that person will be open-minded with them. That they won't just shut them down and be all icy with them and ice them out again. You know what I mean? They see that this person is responsible. They're a realist type of person. They're frugal, which means that they don't have to be like have a whole lot of money that money don't make them happy. They frugal when they buy things. They're not overspending. They budget. They do different things like that. And I'm not saying that they don't have money, but they budget their money wisely, and they just not out here just willy-nilly spending money here and there, probably like they do. Yep. So they realize this person is frugal, that they're a realist, and since they left this toxic person, they're determined to build a better life for themselves. They realize that. But this person that's toxic is materialistic, which is the opposite of this person, okay? Yep. But they are hoping to have good news. Again, card that they're hoping to have good news. And then you got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Clarifying the Clock card. Again, materialism on this card. Materialism. Let me tell you something else is on this card. You don't be wanting to call people this, but it's on this card. And I've been thinking this. I think I said it earlier, but I've been thinking this whole reading about this person. The word on this card is stupidity. Bruh, sis. This is a dummy. That's why I say F this person. Because how are you shocked and how are you grieving? How are you tripping? How do you feel like you should be given another chance? How you think, somebody want to renew this when you've been a snake? Okay. You kept this person in balance. Okay. You've been deceptive. You've been lying. Okay. You out here in the streets with these third parties, fourth parties, fifth parties, you're easily tempted. Okay. You are lusty. You seduce and you get seduced. And you love this type of mess. And you got the nerves to be shocked that this person don't want to have nothing to do with you, that they walked away. I'm trying to understand that. So materialism is also on this card. This person very materialistic. They value money and things, not love. Okay? But stupidity is on here. Ignorance is on here. I mean, this person don't understand. They have learned some things that they need to learn at this big age, about relationships and love and how to, have a real healthy relationship, which is what this person went off and did, and making healthy choices and possibly will end up in a healthy relationship. This is why this person is watching them. They want to see if who they about to get with. They trying to sabotage this. But when they was with this person was dishonest. They were greedy. Yep. They were rigid, meaning, how mean and controlling. Yep. They put this person through it. Yep. They made a lot of mistakes, but they would never admit that they made a mistake or that they were wrong. Very, very, very toxic. Closing messages, please. What do you have as closing messages for the collective? And we are done. With the 3 of Cups. Sitting upright. The person that left that's making the healthy choices is reuniting with their friends that they were kept from when they was with this toxic person. This person tried to keep them in the house. They're only supposed to leave the house, really, if it's a control type of thing. They they go to work, which they can't go with them when they go to work because they probably was both working or what have you. But if they go to the store, they make sure they're in the car with that person. They go to the store with them, even if it's a corner store. If they smoke cigarettes and it's right around the corner, they with them all the time. And this ain't about it would be under the guise that I just want to be with you, but no, they want to see if you trying to talk to somebody else or if anybody trying to talk to you, male, female, masculine, feminine. Okay. So this person is reuniting with people that they were kept from when they were in this toxic relationship. And now they're having happy times and a lot of joy and satisfaction in their life. You know, they didn't develop hobbies or got back to hobbies that they gave up to be with this person because this person wanted to be the center of their world, to where, you know, you pay attention to them. All your time is devoted to this person. This person was very, very, very toxic and narcissistic, okay? And now this person that left is having good fortunes. They're more relaxed and joyful in their life and happier, you know what I mean? They're not all uptight and tense and stressed and depressed. And they're reaping the harvest now. Because let me say something about people that do this. All that these people, this person that left, that they sold into this toxic person, they did not get a harvest when they were with this person. But God don't forget, okay? God knew you was genuine and you was for real. The Most High knew you was serious and that your love was genuine, that you were a sweet person, genuinely to your core. And this person rejected you and took advantage of you. So it was seen what they did and what you did. So now that you're out, this card is saying this person is reaping the harvest from everything that they sold into this relationship. Everything that they didn't get with this person, they're getting it now outside of this person. Okay? And it works like that. Yep, they're reaping the harvest. They're living a better life. Stuff is opening up to them that had closed up on them. You know, when they was with this person, you know, all those blessings and stuff that was for the person that left, when they was with this person, all those blessings got blocked up, got stopped up because you were hooked up with somebody that was toxic. And the Most High was like, I want to give you this. I used to give it to you, but I don't want that person to have it because it ain't for them. It's for you. So yay, you left. You gave it up. You sacrificed that relationship that meant so much to you, that you had gotten so used to, for yourself. Last card, parting messages, closing messages, whatever you want to call it. The Ace of Wands in the upright. Okay? With this card, this is new ideas. This is a new start. New experiences. You being inspired, innovative, creative, optimistic. You're inventing things or coming up with stuff. You might have started a business or something like that. You have a business idea that you're working on. You writing a book or what have you. You're learning to trust again because this person broke your trust in people. And you have learned how to have tenacity. When I say tenacity, to bounce back, to persevere, to push through. You found your strength that you didn't know you had. This person taught you strength without even knowing that they dumb self was doing that. You know what I'm saying? So now you're creative, and when you're fertile, and you might be fertile as well. All right, you women, you pay attention now. Those of you that can still conceive. But I maybe in that area, as well as conceiving ideas and conceiving different ways to get wealth. You can be fertile that way. Growth. You got your sexy back, and you feel motivated. You feel good about yourself now. When you get up in the morning, you used to get up when you was living with this person, or you was with this person, you was stressed out. And you get up in the morning, you're tired, just as tired as you was when you went to sleep, if they let you sleep. But a toxic person, a snake like this, when they toxic and they trying to really mess you up, they won't even let you sleep. When I say they want to let you sleep, they either argue with you all night long about some nonsense and just keep rah, 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 all that rah, rah stuff, or they're going to wake you up 2, 3 times or you know what, just because, just to disturb your sleep. So you be late to work because you're so tired, or you sleep at your desk at work, or you sleep walking around the warehouse at work, tired as I don't know what, moving like a snail. They make you lose your job. That's what they do. Say I'm lying. You know I'm not lying. That's what they do. So congratulations on getting away from this person and walking into your new life, well, running into your new life and making healthy choices. Congratulations on finally loving yourself and giving yourself some self-care, being happier. Congratulations on the elevation that's in your life and the blessings that are returning to your life at this point. And this person is getting ready to start taking action. They are going to try to contact some of you. I don't know how they're going to reach out. I don't know if they're going to try to run into you or if they're going to reach out to you through some common friends or some family members. I don't know what they're going to do because, you know, like if you be with somebody for a long amount of time, they be knowing your family, you be knowing theirs and stuff. And when y'all not together no more, you know, they'll try to go through them same people, you know, that you might be close to in their family or whatever, and vice versa. So just be prepared to receive a message for some of you, not all of you. This message may not resonate with everyone. Just take the parts that do. And if it doesn't resonate with you, then this is not your reading. Don't try to make it fit. I do have other videos and lives. I have plenty of them and shorts on this channel. That you may find something else on this channel that may resonate with you. Okay. So at this point, this is the end of the reading. I just posted 2 shorts right before I did this reading, so you can take a look at those if you will. Once again, this is an opportunity for you guys now and even after I end this live to like this video and to subscribe to the channel if you would, please. I appreciate you guys so much for hanging in there with me, laughing with me and talking with me. Leela, I enjoyed your comments. I did. Thank you so much. Yes, ma'am. Let me read. I think you put something else. I didn't see that. What I was saying was, why would a man think a woman is interested in him when she does not have her number and she does not call him? Okay. Yeah, I got that the first time. I figured that's what you meant. Yep, I agree with you. But they do be thinking that, though. Because that's how sometimes toxic people think, you know what I'm saying? They be thinking, because their ego is, when I say the ego is in control, then their intuition is asleep. So when the ego leads, they're usually stupid. They think dumb. They think everybody want them, even the person that left them. That's not talking to them. That ain't saying nothing to them. That's not calling them. That's not reaching out to them. That didn't even look back when they left. They still think that person wants them too. This is how it works when it's with the ego. And thank you, Leela. I appreciate you. All right, guys. Any other questions at this time? Any other questions at this time? I thought I saw a question. Let me see. Spider. Leela. Uno 833. Hey, have I met my future partner for life yet? Okay. So I have not opened up for an individual questions just yet. Uno. Okay. Personals will be opening up soon. And one question reads will also be opening up soon. The description box to this video and several of my other videos and shorts has information on payment methods like Venmo and CashApp and PayPal. Okay. I do have another email address that I'm getting ready to drop soon that you guys can communicate with me, through that email address. Let me get the other line set up and figure out if we just going to do verbal personals or are we doing via email. I kind of want to do verbal. It's easier that way. Mm-hmm. instead of me doing all that typing. What y'all think? Yeah. All right. So I'll let you know when everything is up and running. Honestly, I will let you guys know that I'm still working on things. I do have a day job, y'all. I got a day job, but it's it takes a lot of my time. Okay, so we're just gonna leave it at that. All right. Anything else? Anything else? No? Okay. Well, we'll see you guys on the next one. I'm trying to see if I don't know if I'm gonna do anything tomorrow night. If I do anything tomorrow, maybe some shorts. I don't know if I'm gonna do a live. But Friday night, if y'all didn't hear me when I said it at the beginning of this reading, I plan on doing Libra. It's Libra's turn for a live reading. It's Libra's turn. So if you look on the live readings and then the part where it says videos where I uploaded readings, you're going to see the star signs that I've already done up to this point. So now we're on Libra. And Libra I plan on doing Friday night. Okay? All right. We'll see you possibly tomorrow. I'm going to do some shorts. I love y'all. Thank y'all for joining me. Peace, love, and light. We'll see you soon. Bye, guys.